Okay, welcome back for Body 4 and supporting yourself, supporting your well-being. Kind of a continuation of what we've been talking about. Just a great list of skills and practices that we can go through together, and you can figure out, okay, what else it's going to probably help expand your thinking. What have you been saying yes to? What have you been saying no to? And there'll be some additions here and some expansions of other things we've talked about. These are quick and easy for you, so let's get started. The first one is touch. You've probably heard how important touch is with babies. It's so key that we be touching each other. And I know we have this taboo in our culture, which has been shifting, I will say, over more recent years, because people are, I think, touching and hugging more than they used to. I want to underscore for you that even touching yourself, as in foot massage or, just hugging yourself, that kind of thing, even that will nourish and support your sense of calm and well-being. Certainly, touching your friend on the arm or the shoulder or giving them a hug, same thing. So this is us. We benefit when we touch others. They benefit. So touching is something that is good and nourishing when done from a place of kindness and love. Obviously, that is what I am talking about. So start by doing it with you from a place of kindness. I hug myself frequently. I give myself one of these. I lean into my shoulder. I give myself a well done, and on I go. Or I massage my hand at night because maybe it just feels good to do that while I watch TV. That's coming from a place of kindness. What do you want to say yes to around touch? Maybe you want to pause here and journal about this. What are your beliefs about touch? Is it scary? Is it okay? Do you have boundaries around it? I know when I was raising my kids many years ago, we taught them body boundaries with other kids, and I get that. There is appropriate touch, and it's important that we say yes to it. It's nourishing to our happiness and well-being, which takes us right into hugs. And hugs, as I said, are becoming more welcome and accepted in our culture, and that is hugely affirming. When you give a hug and you receive a hug, you're affirming each other's value. You're imparting a sense of well-being that, yes, you're so valuable, I want to hold you. And yes, the energy you give me, that matters to me, thank you. Hugs are such an important aspect of touch. Let's say yes to this if it's a place where you can feel comfortable. Breathing, I'm just going to keep bringing it up because other than water, you just can't be here without it. And yes, there's the breathing that just keeps our existence going. But then there's the breathing that allows for happiness. In that breath, my whole body is triggered because I've trained it to let go, be at ease, anchor, ground, become still. That's the power you can evolve through your breath practice. When you are practicing those deep in, body expanding, full exhalations, breaths. We're always going to talk about breath, and it's something that's so important that you continue to notice and be aware of and practice in your life. I want you to consider a default of always going to 3 deep, slow breaths. Anytime you need to bring yourself back to quiet, slow, present, calm. Whenever you're challenged, go to those 3 deep breaths, nice and slow, and it'll become easier right away. What a great happiness tool. You want to say yes to that skill and you want to practice it the rest of your life? And looking up, if you are not feeling very good in your day, or something feels challenging to you, or you're starting to get sad, or you're feeling like you're not good enough, and your body is going to react, and it's going to go like this. And you might want to curl up and fold into yourself. And what happens is your body becomes a place that will become trapped. It's like, okay, I end up holding on to that feeling that isn't very good. We grab a hold of the feeling and it becomes stuck, and then it becomes a problem. So if we stay open and literally just look up before it can become a problem in our bodies. I feel anger, look up. I feel sadness, look up. I feel confusion, look up. I start to feel depressed, look up. And then Smile. You know, here's the thing. The smile can come before the happiness. The smile can come before the I feel good. If you, in fact, look up when you're feeling upset or disturbed and you add a smile, you know, you're going to trick yourself into believing you're okay. And you know what? It turns out it's not a trick. What happens is you actually become okay. The thing that you thought was a big deal becomes less of a big deal. It can start to minimize. The shift starts to come into what you think about is what you bring about. What you think is what you create. What you allow your body to do and bring to you will become real. So when you look up and you smile and you breathe, you feel better. Happiness skills. Cool, right? Now let's go right into drinking water, because if you're not drinking water, your brain is deprived, and a brain that doesn't have hydration becomes cranky. That's a reality. The physical aspect of not having water will only support being cranky. So you're going to have to drink water. Chances are you need more water than you are drinking, but check in. How much water are you drinking a day? It would be great if you drank 64 ounces. You don't have to go there right away. If you're drinking maybe 12, how about you take it to 20? And are you willing to go get a water bottle and fill it up once if you haven't been drinking much water, and make sure you drink it that day? Clearly it's not enough, but a beginning is great, and baby steps are a really terrific way to get to a goal. Can you fill that water bottle up twice a day and drink it down by the end of the day? And put it in the dishwasher every night, just a tip. Open it up and take it apart and put it in the dishwasher. The goal is figuring out how you will say yes, if you're willing, to increasing your water intake. Maybe the place you want to start is, maybe you're drinking pop every day, coffee, things that aren't that great for your body. Just say, okay, I'm going to take one of those a day and fill that glass with water that one time instead of the other drinks, and slowly start transitioning to more water. Say yes to drinking water. Figure out how you're going to do it. Plan the action steps and put them in your planner, put them in notes, put them in reminders. Make them happen. You want to actualize this in your life. And of course, arms up. What I haven't told you is that almost literally every single time I get out of my car, I lift up my arms. And it's really pretty funny, because frequently people will see me do that in a parking lot and they'll think I'm waving at them, or they'll think I know them because they think I'm waving at them. And of course I don't. And so I just wave back. Or maybe I go, I just put my arms up when I stand up out of my car. Because you know what it does? It immediately lifts me up. It keeps me up. And honestly, another little extra benefit is it's really good for my back. You get that separation between your lumbar vertebra. It's really healthy for your back. Lift your arms up. You'll feel great. You want to say yes to that one? Let's look at the summary. Which ones do you want to check? Touch for you and others? Hugs for you and others? Can you be comfortable giving yourself a foot rub? Does it feel a little weird? You just want to try it once and see? Try that. Want to check it? You're going to breathe with lots of intention each day in order to keep yourself full of oxygen and full of life, balanced and grounded. That's what you get when you breathe with intention. You're going to look up, smile. You're going to drink water. You want to check that box? And how about just practice putting your arms up? You want to say yes to those? Take a pause. Decide what you want to do. You want to set your timers. You want to set your reminders. And then you can meet me at Body 5. Thanks for being here. I'm excited. I hope you are too.